Remote reality, yeah, that's the key. Unlocking stories wild and free. With the host, side by side. Channel surfers, let's ride.
Welcome to Remote Reality. This is Lauren.
And this is Dee.
Hey, Dee. So if
Hey, Lauren.
if you're watching us on YouTube, you will see me on video, and Dee is just this lovely picture of her.
Yeah, you get a digital D when you call me last minute and say I need you on video, and I'm in my pajamas already.
This is not my fault. I didn't know what I was getting into. Liz told me to watch Liver King and recap it, and not to look up any spoilers, not to even read the description of the show. About 2 seconds in, I knew I needed somebody to talk shit with.
And you know I'm a great shit talker.
Absolutely. I think we're going to be on a wild ride. There were costumes.
I think we might have a lot of WTF moments.
Well, I'm really excited to watch this. We have no idea what we're getting into, so we're going to watch it and share our thoughts with you. This is Liver King. This is a documentary on Netflix, and that's all I really know about it at this point. That's all. So let's see what happens. It starts out with a guy that looks like Tarzan pulling a Ford F-450. And there's two guys behind him, fully clothed with jeans, pushing the car. I have no idea what's happening.
The guy that was pulling it looked like he was in like one of those wrestling outfits.
He has long hair, tennis shoes. And I'm very confused.
This guy is pulling it on all fours. Like he's crawling like an animal while he's pulling this truck.
I didn't even notice that. I was just like, what is Tarzan doing with a truck?
Yeah, he's pulling it on all fours though. Like
but why are the guys helping push it?
I don't know.
Does it not work? Is this like a better solution than a tow truck?
I don't know. The whole opening scene is confusing to me because then we see these grown-ass men dressed like pieces of food. Like I think there's a turkey leg or a chicken leg, maybe a strip of bacon.
Well, someone off camera goes, God, this is so stupid. And then the guy goes, this is the way it's supposed to be. It's going to be perfect. What is supposed to be this way?
Yeah, I'm clueless.
Now, I did not do any drugs or drink any alcohol before watching this. This is what I'm seeing. There was a man dressed up like a piece of bacon. The next thing we know, Tarzan pops up with an assault rifle,
saying that somebody has been cheating.
I have no idea what we're watching.
I know that we're not drinking or doing any kind of drugs, but I have to seriously question Liz's choices. Yes.
I don't know. I think it's going to be good. So it apparently appears to be a low-carb diet. It's meat and eggs. And then a diet soda, which would have no carbs, but for some reason they shoot the diet soda.
They didn't shoot that diet soda. They exploded that diet soda. I was like, are we even allowed to talk about this on YouTube? The violence towards the soda was unreal.
What? What is this?
It was complete overkill. I have no idea these grown men, what they're doing.
This is why I eat carbs, because not eating carbs, look what it's doing to these people.
Well,
they're dressing up like bacon.
Well, you saw my meltdown the other day when we did that one podcast.
No, I've got my lollipop right here.
I have
sugar.
I have my M&Ms and Reese cups. I'm fully stocked over here now. No meltdowns.
I mean, my blood sugar was low before we started this. We had to wait a little bit of extra time for that to catch up. But oh my gosh. What the heck, Liz? What are you doing to us? I'm excited to see. I don't know.
Let's see. I can't. Lord, I think Liz is pranking you. I don't think that she meant she was serious.
Hey, Dee, have you ever ate a penis?
Have you ever ate any balls, Lauren?
No, I've never eaten raw meat either. This guy is an influencer who apparently just like eats raw meat, maple syrup, and every part of the animal.
Eggs, organs, and if you eat them, you'll look just like him, he says.
I'm
he's very ripped. You have to say, he is very ripped.
I don't think he gets that by eating the food, though. He's got to have to work out, too.
Maybe he pulls F-450s all the time.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not eating that way, and I'm definitely not pulling an F-450. Wow. This person, and he's using some colorful language, which the R word is there, trigger warning. Also, they use the word gay as an insult, which I'm not feeling that. I'm not liking this guy a lot, and I don't think he's all there. From the intro, it appears that we are going to be following the story of an influencer named Liver King, who wanted 1 million followers and quickly gained those with the motto, liver is king.
Yes, he follows an ancestral diet, which looked to me like all the meat he ate was raw, like it's not even cooked.
Yeah. He says ancestral lifestyle. I see him getting on a plane and pulling a Ford F-450. I don't know that the ancestors he's imitating had that. Part of the controversy is whether he's, as they call it, natty or not, which when they show that, they show him like slapping his hands together and this explosion. I thought they were talking about natty lights at first.
Like, I didn't know what it meant. I was confused.
Cheap beer is part of this diet? I would think it would be more mead if it's ancestral, but yeah, natural or not. So
Gotcha.
steroids, no steroids, supplements, no supplements. What do you think?
Once they mentioned it, I was like, yeah, he does look like somebody who's probably done steroids. But apparently he's been asked this question over and over and over and was assuring everyone that he did not do steroids.
And just like on Maury, we are going to get the blood test results at some point. Was he misleading people? That's the question. Now, do you notice how he's pretty tan? That helps show definition in muscles. So that can be a little misleading.
Kind of like contouring.
Yeah, exactly. Just like contouring. Bodybuilders do the same thing. They tan. What would he look like if he was pale like me? That's my excuse. That's why I don't look muscular, D. It's because I'm not tan.
What's my excuse?
That's just the excuse I'm sticking with. It's because I'm not tan. So we start everything off with Liver King walking into water. Do you think this man ever wears a shirt?
I don't know. And what was he wearing? Was that bear skin? Maybe some kind of fur.
Is this part of the ancestral lifestyle? Is he like taking the bear out and then kind of like Han Solo getting inside of it and wrapping it around him?
I don't know. I thought he was walking out of a Western or something a John Wayne movie or something.
All I know is I have not seen one stitch of clothing on his pecs yet.
Yeah, he's not been wearing a whole lot of clothing in all of these clips so far that we've seen.
Now he is steadying his way into the water because it's not warm and he doesn't want his dick to hit the cold water.
So he had shrinkage. I do pretty good until I get to my belly and then I have to stop. I'm like, oh, I don't want to go any further.
Okay, new theory. He's going to say it's not the steroids causing the shrinkage, it's the cold water.
Cold water.
I see what he's doing here. I see what he's doing. I think we're about to lose D. This man was, I mean, his story is pretty sad, though. He lost his dad when he was 1 or 2, so he doesn't really remember his dad. And he was just this little scrawny kid, little Brian Johnson, until he started going to the gym to work out. And he really created a community there. In fact, the first time he came was at the gym on a bench press.
How the hell does that happen?
Maybe it was rubbing against his pants. Maybe he likes the smell of sweat. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you said that you dated somebody that was a bodybuilder. Did they ever mention anything like this? Like getting off from working out?
No.
I mean, that's the only thing I'm getting from this is that's what I'm thinking he's meaning anyway.
I definitely just get sore and feel like I can't get out of bed for days when I work out. I'm not getting all that. But you know what? Maybe if that was the effect of exercise, I'd be a lot more fit.
I was just thinking that.
This is why he's fit, because this is very sexy to him. To me, it's just torture.
If you see us in shape in a year, you'll know why.
We figured out the secret. No, I'm not eating the liver. If the liver is what causes that, the raw liver, it's good. I'm fine. No, thank you. What was that, Dee?
I said, shit, fix me a plate of liver. This man's making $100 million a year.
250,000 people a month are subscribing to his supplements, which he was showing us how he takes it. It looks like just raw liver and olive oil, but he's made these into capsules, and not just liver, but beef tallow. Now, apparently liver was used medicinally.
He explained what got them in that direction in the first place was their kids were constantly sick, and they were taking them to the doctor, and they kept trying to figure out what was wrong with them. And they finally just threw out everything. He started reading these books on the ancestral diets, and they threw out all boxed food, processed foods, and just went straight with raw meat.
Raw meat. They were swelling up and having trouble breathing. I wonder if that was an allergic reaction to something.
It could have been.
None of them are as jacked up as this man.
Well, he does seem to do a lot of workouts. What was he saying? Like
700 push-ups in 10 minutes.
He tries to do 1,000 in a day.
In 10 minutes, I might get 3 push-ups.
I might get 3.
If I'm lucky.
My legs are burning.
After 2 minutes on a row machine.
On a row machine.
I mean, they're showing Amazon reviews, 5-star. They say that there's more energy. Do you feel like you're being hypnotized into wanting to buy this?
I was, for a second, yeah, I was. I was like, what am I missing here?
What in the subconscious is happening? Why am I finding myself drawn?
Subliminal messages.
No. If you ever see me with raw liver, just slap it out of my hand. No, Lauren.
I'll know immediately. Just slap you. I'll slap you. Forget the meat.
No, you didn't want this. His boys, their names are Striker and Rad, and he's going to teach them how to be men. I've never seen this version of masculinity before.
I'm just speechless. I've reached the point of being speechless.
So his wife eats testicles, like beef testicles, 3 times a day with hot sauce.
And I think they might be using the maple syrup to kind of cover up maybe some of the flavor of some of this raw.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, because she mentioned the hot sauce with the testicles, and then we see the maple syrup on a lot of these plates with the raw meat.
Well, it also is energy. It's sugar. It would be vegan, so honey would not be, but maple syrup would be from a tree. So I don't know. Maple syrup, nothing to make those balls go down like maple syrup.
Good one. That's a good one.
Dee texts Liz to say what the fuck. And Liz, who just got home from work, joins us in the studio.
So Brian Johnson, his friend told him, you should go on Instagram because everything you say makes sense. I've never been more confused in my life. I'm not surprised that his name is Brian. We have a friend named Brian, and this all adds up.
I mean, would it be different if his name was Chad? Or I just said Chad because that's like the whatever. You're a Chad or a Karen.
Or Todd. A Todd.
A Todd.
Well, our Brian did try to ride our Ottoman like a cowboy once.
I do not recall that. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. I'm sure it did.
I think Rob and I were there. I don't know if you were there, but Rob was definitely there for that one. So none of this is making sense to me. No, but maybe the more we watch, the more sense it will make. So very similar to us. He's new on camera and he's not the best at speaking.
I can't even think and try and self-edit. You're just going to have to physically edit me.
No edits on this
It's
one.
like walking and chewing gum at the same time, Lauren, for me.
Come,
You
Dee,
can't do
give
that.
yourself more credit. You're Lauren's boss. Come on.
You didn't hear my meltdown over
Lauren's
chocolate
boss.
last week.
So true.
No, this guy. I mean, so pretty much he has, I can't remember his name. This is how great I am.
Brian. It's Brian and it's Johnson, like a dick. which is how I remember it.
The company that found him and decided that they could make him, what is that company? I already forgot.
1DS, which
1DS.
I guess is a marketing, like a social media marketing
So
company.
they found him and thought that he was going to be this next best thing for some reason.
They found him empowering.
And they decided to make him do weird stuff to get clicks. So maybe that's what we need to do to get more followers. What kind of weird stuff? Should we go underwater and lift weights?
I don't want to go underwater and come up with a fish in my mouth either.
Or that was a beautiful sheep's head, though. Let's be honest. That was a pretty fish.
That was.
I don't want to be under. I don't like. No. I like.
We can think of something else weird, I'm sure.
We can just go on. Yeah. We can do the Tide Pod challenge. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Yum.
I mean,
That's what's for dinner.
That shit's sword.
Don't eat Tide Pods, people.
What about bleach? Don't drink bleach.
Thanks, Mom.
Don't drink bleach.
When you're a teenager and your parents threaten you to get drug tested after you smoke weed, and I'm like, what's the best thing to do? And everyone's like, drink bleach. I did not do that.
Yeah, this guy, he hired this company and it just took off on social media. He never wears a shirt, though. He never wears a shirt.
Would you if you had that body?
No. Not going to wear a shirt right now.
I don't like wearing them now, but if I had that, I would walk around. I wonder how big his penis
I'd get arrested, but hey.
I think his penis a pinky or a walrus.
I think it depends on whether or not he's really on the steroids.
I don't know. He eats penises, so I don't know if that affects size or not.
This might help our determination of whether or not he's natty. So maybe he needs to drop trow and we can figure it out. Is it a gummy bear?
Do it.
Or
do it. Strap him. Let us figure it out for ourselves. With evidence.
We don't need a blood test. We just need to see your dick. Your Johnson.
That'll tell us if there's steroids involved or not.
Absolutely. But then he's just going to blame it on the cold water.
Truth. They all do.
Yeah.
They all
he's already
will.
trying to
they all
set that
do.
up. Oh, man. So we just got our audio issues fixed with Liz, and Dee is cracking on us, saying why she sees it takes us 15 hours to do these.
Well, she's hitting music buttons over there, and then she starts dancing. I mean, it's a trip.
This is why we need Dee to pull us out of our ADHD and get us
This
back
is why
on
I'm
track.
her boss, Liz.
Boss lady.
I'm boss.
LB.
Well, they said it takes Brian like 100 takes, so
Well, we're doing good then.
we're doing way better already. I mean, we don't have 1 million views, though.
I think the one that took the longest for you guys involved wild turkey, so that's probably the reason why it took so long.
That was my breaking.
That was fun.
It wasn't the vodka, the tequila, or the Jim Beam. It was the wild turkey that
Took me a few days to recover from that all-nighter.
You guys have kids.
That's what my mom said.
I know. That's what she told me that your mom said that. That's why I said it. You guys have kids.
Oh man.
YOLO.
All right. Well, we got the mic issues, so
I love
we're good to go. We're good to keep watching. Well, Liver King, he has 9 tenets of the ancestral diet, which kind of sounds like some sister wives 9 tenets of like
David Koresh.
Mormonism.
Yeah, the Koresh like, culty.
Is this a cult?
Oh, I don't know. It just sounds culty. Like you know David Koresh.
Maybe.
What was he from?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's Waco.
Waco. That's it. Thank you.
Is that it? Okay.
But if you believe
Dee, are you there?
Yeah. I was thinking Jim Jones.
Which
Oh,
one's
what was
Jim
that?
Jones?
Was that the
Kool-Aid.
Heaven's Gate?
The cyanide and the Kool-Aid.
Oh my
It was Heaven's
God.
Gate. Oh,
Okay. Mm-mm.
okay. That one, I remember that. I remember being at my grandparents' house and seeing the bunk beds and the sheets and like running outside because I didn't want to see. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
trauma.
Traumatized
All
for
right.
the rest of your life.
So speaking of people, laying down in bunk beds with purple sheets, sleep is the first tenant
On pallets, on wooden pallets.
on wooden pallets. He likes that wood.
That's
Apparently.
insane.
The next one is eat. And this is one of the bigger controversial ones. What the heck is he eating?
I think that's what he's
Or
saying.
baby.
It was tongue.
Oh, yeah. He was eating tongue.
But then he
Yeah.
was weightlifting
Like
a
balls.
fish, which almost looked like a redfish. Honestly,
He said carp, so I thought he was saying carp. Carp.
No, he was
But that didn't
saying
look like a carp.
seize the fucking day is what he
asshole.
said.
Sorry,
Carpe
it's the cat.
diem. That's what he said.
Okay, I didn't hear that. I thought he was saying lift the carp.
Dee is texting Liz, fuck you for making us watch this. And now it sounds like Liz is calling Dee an asshole, but she's really talking to her cat.
I promise I was talking to my cats because they just
Liz, I can assure you, I'll let you know when I'm being an asshole. Everybody knows it.
All right. The next one is move. Like, even if you have a, I don't know, Ford F450 chained to you, move. I wouldn't be able to move. I'd be stuck.
I'm stuck on my
Hey,
couch
if I pick
anyway.
the remote up off of the floor, I think I'm good.
Yes, winning.
Do you remember that time, Liz, that we were walking and there was like quicksand?
We were riding bikes.
But we somehow...
We got off the bikes. I wish I still had those pictures, Lauren.
Like, there's those... Oh, I do.
On the
There's
power
those
lines?
memes that say one thing I thought that I'd have to be more worried about was quicksand. I'm like, no, Liz and I just started sinking into the ground one day.
And I didn't help you. I just kept taking pictures as you lost your shoe.
You're such a good friend.
I'm such an asshole.
There are pictures to commemorate that. We'll have to post it on the Facebook.
We will, Lauren, because that was so random.
We were trying to move, but we quicksand.
The cartoons did nothing for you, did you? You didn't learn anything from all those cartoons growing up.
I didn't know it was real until I was in my 30s.
No, this is factual. You can't actually sink into quicksand. You can only go a certain. Actually, never. I say that's factual. I have nothing to back it up, but
Well, except our experience, because we only went down to about our knees.
Do we need to give another disclosure since Liz said it was factual?
The disclosure is don't believe anything that
nothing
Liz,
is factual.
Nothing that comes out of my mouth is factual. But I thought I heard it once, so
Well, that's a fact that nothing she says is factual. All right. The next one is shield, which means turn off your Wi-Fi at night and get your phone away from your dick and balls. Get your phone away from your dick and balls, Liz.
I do that when my power gets cut off. If there's a bad storm. I like my dick and balls.
I've got backup chargers for that.
What does that mean for all of those guys? What does it mean for all those guys doing those dick pics all the time?
Oh.
Is there anything attractive about a dick pic to you?
No.
No, but it's funny.
It is funny. It's amusing, but there's nothing about that I'd be like, oh, I can't wait to jump his hard,
I like to laugh
slimy
at it.
cock. Yeah, no.
All right, the next one is connect.
Sorry.
Which means like walk barefoot, which is grounding. That's
I can agree with that one. I would not wear
too.
shoes ever if I didn't have to.
Yeah.
The next one is cold, which is why he doesn't like to get into the water when he gets close to his because it's cold water.
It's like those ice plunges, right?
Yeah.
Those are getting kind of popular. I see they're actually selling those. They look like little mini hot tubs, but they're for ice water.
Doesn't it feel like more like torture? Like a torture chamber?
Well, at first it's going, I don't know how long he stays in it. At first it's going to sting and then it gets numb. I used to have to ice my calves before track practice because I had shin splints. And we would go into the training room and put our feet in these ice baths. But
you just brought it back like 25 years ish.
Longer than that.
30.
Let's see. Okay, I'm not doing the math.
It's okay.
No, you're right. Closer to 25. Yeah, 25. Yeah, you're right. Because I graduated in 02. So, all right. So cold. Well, it's probably like those crypto chambers that you go in and it makes you really cold and burns calories. You get in there and everything but your head and it like makes you cold and you burn calories and lose weight. I've never tried it.
Lose toes because you get frostbite?
I don't think so. You could probably sue if that happened.
I wouldn't risk it.
Don't sign a waiver. You have to go in with a waiver for losing your toes. Don't do it. Not worth the risk. How has this man not lost his toes?
Because he probably just jumps in for like 0.03 seconds, and comes out, but makes what's up?
I think out in Alaska or something, there's some kind of like polar bear club or something. There's people that actually go and jump in ice water or the lakes out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have a polar bear plunge on New Year's Day in Charleston.
Polar plunge, yeah. My brother Ian's done it multiple times. Why?
Yeah, I'm not. No.
The next one is Sun. And during the Sun scene, he's not wearing any pants. So I don't know if pants are optional.
Only during the sun?
Just during the sun. They had to blur it out. I mean, we could have solved the natty or not problem right there if they didn't have that blur on it.
It didn't look like a very big blur. Just saying.
We're gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to go back and look at that. Do you? Thank you.
Recap it.
I think I've had my fill. That's even a little.
Have you? Are you choking?
No, it's not that big. The next one is Fight. Apparently, with a armory of guns. It's like
he did have a lot.
Holy moly!
Okay,
and that's expensive. I mean, he probably had $100,000 worth of guns.
It's expensive, but it's also unnecessary. Like
he said, $100 million business.
Good call.
You need the guns for the tenants, because if somebody comes in, you have to fight them, and you don't want to
protect your family.
You don't want to hurt your big muscles.
That's the next tenant.
Next tenant. Well, is it protecting or bonding?
You're right.
Bonding.
But so you have to fight to protect your family, but you don't need that.
So by bonding with family, we're not talking about in like a FLDS sort of way. We're talking about like campfires and well, not s'mores.
Liver eating.
Campfires and liver.
And tongues.
Ugh. But the liver isn't cooked over the campfire. Nothing is cooked over the campfire.
And the kids are so tiny. So if they're eating what he does, why don't they have bodies like he does?
Because they're not on the steroids. So he goes on a podcast. Are you familiar with that podcast?
Names.
Logan.
Logan Paul. Yeah. I watched a documentary on Logan Paul. That's the only reason I know who Logan Paul is. Colin just asked me why I was talking about Logan Paul. So Colin knows who the Paul that they are.
Colin knows. Hey, Colin.
So Colin was explaining to me, so Jake Paul and Logan Paul are brothers. And Colin just told me one time he was watching a YouTube video with Jake Paul. Jake or Logan? With Logan Paul. I don't recall this at all, but he said you walked in and I was watching it and you told me I wasn't allowed to watch it anymore because they were looking at a painting of a naked dude. What year was this? Super random. Well, which is fine. Now I'm like, dude, look at all the naked men you want. Whatever you want. Or women. I don't care.
He probably thought it was porn.
Okay, but so Jake and Logan. So Jake Paul is the brother of Logan that fought Mike Tyson. That's the documentary I watched.
They were saying it's moving forward, looking backwards, and it could be looking backwards in time or looking back asswards.
Ass backwards. Back asswards.
That one.
You're even talking ass backwards.
Bass backwards. Bass backwards.
Yeah, this guy, his kids had an allergic reaction, which was exactly what we thought, Dee.
Yeah, we thought it was some kind of food allergies.
Exactly.
Do either of y'all have food allergies? Just random off.
Sometimes when I eat pistachios or cashews, my throat gets itchy, but only sometimes, so I still eat them.
Bananas or avocados do that to my throat.
Oh my gosh, I just accidentally ordered 5 bunches of bananas. I thought I was ordering 5. So I made 4 loaves of banana bread, gave one to my parents, one to April, and I still have a lot of bananas, so I'm going to have to cook some more. How about you, Dee?
I was just thinking the Barney song about bananas.
Why?
I don't even know what the Barney song is.
My kids grew up with Barney, so it's like I knew every song that they sang. So there was this apples and bananas song, and it just made
I
me
like to eat. I don't know that from Barney, though. I know that from Miss Rachel.
Oh
my gosh.
Miss Rachel sings the banana song, too.
So nobody here is allergic to balls or liver or dicks?
Not yet. I might be after this episode.
I have heard of women say that they were allergic to their boyfriends or husbands' penises.
Their penis or the latex condom?
No.
The penis.
That would be tough.
I know. When I heard it, I was like, For shit's sakes, I ain't never heard of that. Like, how are you allergic to your husband's penis?
Because of where it was before your mouth was on it? Or
I don't know.
So Liz and I, when we were roommates, we did a low carb keto diet, and we both gained weight. We weren't eating the right things, though. We weren't eating those balls or liver.
Yeah, but everything was so good. We just deep fried everything.
Fried everything.
Right.
Well, we'd make a lot of omelets, but we'd put sour cream and cheese and stuff all over
Which is all
them.
fat, which is keto.
And then for dessert, we would get the keto tortillas, then wrap a Atkins bar in it and deep fry it.
Some diets just don't work for some people. Keto / low carb is not for me.
Then we,
You guys would be
it was
frying
really.
You guys would be frying those balls.
Oh my
What?
God, but cauliflower or kale chips, yum.
Oh, we did eat. I don't think that's what made us fat. It might have been the chicken wings that we stuffed with like cheese and.
Well, that's still keto.
Yeah,
Jalapeno.
when you're in ketosis, that's what you can eat. Supposedly, your body's like burning it.
I know, but it's all calorie in, calorie out. And we were finding like the highest calorie stuff.
Well, it's probably because those diets are known to stop you up. So you probably were just full of shit, Lauren.
No, I'm always, you know what? No, my Adderall keeps it moving. I'm learning so much. Apparently eating dick gets you pregnant because this guy calls in and tells Liver King, my daughter's been following what you told her to do and she's pregnant.
Maybe she was putting the penis and the testicles in the wrong places.
Or all the right place.
She wasn't eating them. Maybe she misunderstood and didn't think she was supposed to be eating. I don't know. I'm just speculating here at this point because this stuff is so ridiculous.
It's like when models used to drink with their buttholes so they didn't have to take in the
Oh my
calories.
God, no alcohol tampons in the butthole.
She was just eating the dick with her butthole.
Something.
Less calories.
As far as I know, you can't really get pregnant from having a D and the B.
I didn't know you could get pregnant eating them either, but apparently we're learning a lot on this. So anybody here ready to start eating dick balls? No?
My ex-husband's calling me, so we might have to pause for another second. Okay. So everyone is asking him right now about steroids, right? And then they're saying there's no way that you can have this physique in this body without them, without using steroids.
He's the only person that's got this that we can see so far.
But there are hundreds of people that are following his diet, and there's pictures of them that don't have the same physique.
They're not following the 9 tenets list. They are not pulling the F450 with their body.
All right, you're right. You just justified that.
Got to do it all. Or he's on steroids. Because it seems like when he's denying this, he isn't saying no. He's just saying, oh, that's absurd.
I think he said no.
He's kind of defensive about it, I think.
Right. No.
Do you use performance enhancing drugs? I always get that question. It's like, it's not a straight no ever. It's kind of
he said, what did he say for his PED? He said, I can't
I
remember.
don't even know what PED is.
Performance enhancing drugs.
Oh, okay. I just assumed it was whatever he was talking about. Primal something. Oh,
No,
and I've also...
So he said primal something. I love it.
For YouTubers, I decide to look weirder. I have purple hair now and a bandana because, hey, if weird gets you views, it's me.
Maybe you'll get to 100 million in sales as well.
I need to go eat a dick, and then I will.
You should eat a dick in the sunshine and then hide your dick in the...
You should eat it on
Blur it
YouTube
out.
Live.
We're going to get banned from YouTube.
No, if people
Week
eat
one, they're banned.
if people eat Tide Pods, like a Tide Pod challenge, and that works, then I'm pretty sure that we're not going to get banned for fake eating dicks.
Again, disclosure, nobody needs to be eating any Tide Pods.
Or dicks. Or testicles for any reason.
I think there's some men that would disagree with you.
No, like eat them, like bloody, like raw testicle.
Like with your teeth, not with your tongue.
Or your throat, yeah.
Don't ingest them.
Well, yeah, with your throat. With your throat.
My ear got itchy.
Don't. I was going to say don't swallow, but
you might get pregnant if you do.
never
Okay,
do.
Liver King just starts yelling to his kids. 10, 9, and he comes out of his room. He's kind of got a smirk on his face. His younger son. Do you see what I'm seeing? It's completely planned.
Yeah, completely edited.
Yeah.
Basically, they're setting it up for, do we have enough space in our freezer so that they're going to go to the butcher shop, I think, and just get a whole cow. Liz and Dee are going to have to tell me what happened during that scene because I saw them start to charge at a bull and I couldn't look. I just heard noises.
We only made it
that
halfway.
Was not grocery store shop.
It was not grocery
I'd be
store
a vegetarian
shopping. Just don't.
So what happened? What did I miss?
Up the Fork. Have either of y'all watched that documentary?
No.
Nope.
Addison
And I'm
watched
not going
it.
to now.
Well, no, but it explains the bad things about, I don't even know what they're called. It makes you think about what you're eating and where you're eating it from.
Rob used to have a house that was right down the street from a chicken processing plant. And they had this sign out front that said how many days since an accident. And it was never like past 3.
Since an accident?
At the processing plant.
Oh, since an accident, but it's more so depressing that they just squeeze these animals in. Like
No. Okay, so what did we didn't see them squeeze? How they shot that bull, right?
No, I believe they charged it, and whoever got there first got to kill the bull with a knife.
It's kind of like Hunger Games. So it's almost like if you up the fork or it's either up the fork. On the fork.
So for anybody who hasn't seen this, just skip over after about 35 minutes. Just go a few minutes and say you don't have to watch this. I didn't, and I'm being traumatized listening to this.
Dee, what were you just saying?
We had one too, but we had one that we raised as a baby. We named him John Henry, and we loved that cow. I mean, he would come to the fence like a pet.
Wait a minute.
Every morning.
Does this end with eating John Henry?
No, even my dad was like, none of us can eat John Henry. We had to sell John Henry. We could butcher the other one.
You sold him to be eaten because you couldn't eat him yourself.
Hey, look, I'm like maybe in the 3rd or 4th grade at this point in my life.
Oh,
Liz.
John Henry.
He just went to live at a farm somewhere.
Yeah, maybe that's what my dad did. I don't know. But they got rid of John Henry. We ate the other ones that were out there.
But John Henry was the one, like, he resonated with y'all. Like, he was like, oh, you're my family.
He was the only one that was a calf when we got him. So,
you guys, now I'm going to start eating beans and I'm going to be farting up a storm.
We had John Henry for a long time. It wasn't like he,
wasn't like you sold him off.
Dad, just shut up. I love steak, okay? I didn't eat John Henry.
You love John Henry.
That's why you don't need.
I thought I saw the son. I thought I saw the son eat the testicles raw, but I didn't see them bite into any of the other organs that they took out. They just took them out.
I didn't see any of it. My eyes were covered. And I told them
see them
when it's safe, and it was not safe.
Did I see them praying for it? Like whenever they killed it,
I did. Yeah. When they did
and
the
rubbing
kill.
his little calf or paw, whatever.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, before they started cutting in.
Okay, well, no. We can't traumatize me or the other channel surfers. This needs to be a safe space.
Are you kidding me?
So apparently somebody called DSS on him for, slaughtering animals and shoving his kids inside of them. Because, they did crawl up one of them animals. So he says, no, like, this is healthy. What is unhealthy is your Burger King and your Chick-fil-A. That is disgusting what you're doing to your kids.
And the internet? Did he mention the internet? Or maybe he didn't in that. I thought he said, go get him Chick-fil-A or Burger King and stick him in front of something, but I could have been wrong.
Wi-Fi, probably.
Wi-Fi. Something.
Yeah, I don't think it's disgusting. I mean, I'm pretty gross, but I'm not going to be eating, sushi straight off a cow. Or not sushi. It would be
testes.
Like, ultra rare, completely rare beef. I like my steaks rare, but not that rare.
Raw? No. I mean, that's the same thing.
Tartar.
Beef tartar.
I don't want the mooing.
Oh, I thought you said a blooming onion.
No. I said I don't want my steak mooing.
Oh, no, I like mine to moo.
No, I like mine red, but I don't like it mooing.
Nice and metallic.
Theirs was literally mooing right before they ate it. Oh, okay. Anyway.
Aww.
That, no, Burger King's gross. And
it's all fake meat, so it doesn't matter. Aylin said that when she was in kindergarten.
Mhm.
She's vegetarian. She's like, except for McDonald's chicken nuggets, because it's not real chicken anyway.
I love McDonald's chicken nuggets, even after watching that one doc. But yeah, so anybody here, like, or do you want to eat cow straight off a cow right after it died, or Burger King? Which are we going to say is less gross? Burger King, my vote.
Yeah. OG chicken sandwich, Burger King all day. That is.
I'll take my Chick-fil-A.
Okay, we're all disgusting. So, Liver King is on human growth hormone. He has been exposed and everybody is all over it. So his plan, deny.
Can we talk about earlier in the, whatever I say episode, but I know it's a movie, Brett, when he's like, I just took all these growth hormones and got the results. And then he mocks it as if he went to get these blood tests done. And then he got them back and they were, oops. And it was no. I know it was all him, but it still made it seem like it was like a legal, like,
he wasn't giving direct no's. I said that from the beginning. He was kind of like dodgy about it. Now, human growth hormone is a substance that is banned along with steroids for athletes. So it is a performance enhancing drug. It's synthetic, so it's not ancestral. Liz is saying, like his wife said, who cares?
She said, yep, you're a YouTuber, so what does it really matter? Who cares? I'm going to support that.
And basically, he wanted to get the point across that this lifestyle is much healthier. So if, he takes human growth hormone, it doesn't matter. He's still making people healthier.
But he's not. Is he?
And
have we seen any proof yet that he's made any single human healthier by living his lifestyle? He's got lots of viewers. Does that mean?
Well, what I've seen is him living a very lavish lifestyle that was earned by him selling supplements that he claimed to be natural and ancestral. So do we have misleading and false advertising here?
I mean, we've got testicles and liver in a pill.
It's like, who does it hurt? Well, these consumers thought that you were doing this natural thing without any help and living by the 9 tenets, and they're buying your product.
But if they buy the product and they're not harmed in any way.
But are they expecting some sort of result based on his physique and his diet?
Yeah, he's a walking advertisement for
He's a walking advertisement.
His supplements. And to find out that his results have been tampered with, that's not going to go over too good, whether or not he's hurting anybody or not.
But maybe it's not that social media figure.
It's not that they're tampered with. It's just like there are other supplements opposed to his liver and testicle pills.
He ain't getting ripped on the
just doing that. Or maybe
it's a bunch of bull dick.
It is a bunch of bull dick, but that's how everything that's on the internet. Oh my God, the Ask on TV section in stores. There I am, and I will want to buy everything.
You're right.
I go into the store for batteries, but I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. I need all
of knows what they're doing to put that right there by the register.
The light up thumbs. I think I left them at your parents, by the way.
Oh, no, I've got one of them in my bag.
Yes. It's like, why did I feel the need to buy these fucking thumbs?
Liz bought these thumbs. I think I cut that out of our last podcast because
it's fine. I sent Dia's picture already.
But
yeah,
we do have pictures. We had these light up thumbs, and we were giving each other thumbs up with them. That was a wild turkey night. So yeah, this guy, I think I think there's false advertising.
What was he talking about with photoshopping?
Oh, he was saying that he could deny it and say that somebody photoshopped these
the email,
either the emails or his
body, but then he also followed that up by saying, "But nobody could Photoshop this good."
Oh, well, also, if somebody had called him out on this and it was false, that would be defamation. It would be libel written.
Gotcha.
And it could hurt his business, absolutely, which is probably part of his fear. If somebody came forward and said that he was taking HGH and he actually wasn't, he was saying, well, if I don't sue them, then they're going to assume that it's true. But that's not necessarily true, because they may not have assets or defamation insurance. They may be completely judgment proof. There's no reason to spend money on attorneys and go and sue somebody that you can't collect from.
True.
So it doesn't. But yeah, I'm not advocating lying here. I think his PR person is right. Come clean, be a man about it. So Liver King actually does decide to come out and admit that he's taking the human growth hormone. In fact, he's admitting it so much on camera that we see him injecting it.
No, that was actual steroids. That was actual steroids. So he denied, but then he said, and I said I didn't do steroids. That was a lie. And that's when we saw him.
He was saying
either way
that basically he was a scrawny kid. He didn't have great self-esteem.
Everybody is a scrawny kid when they're going through puberty. Not everybody, but what I feel like is he's trying to make a sob story for a very poor decision that he made to
and that's how some of the podcasters felt. See, I thought he was genuine because look, I mean, you've got to have some sort of motivation to get up and work out like that and eat fucking raw balls. To eat a bull dick, you have to have something motivating you.
Yeah, it's a needle. It's a needle in your body.
I mean, people do crazy things to alter their bodies, and I could see that his self-esteem is completely wrapped up in it, which also explains why he would want to deny it, because there goes his ego if people find out. But I thought it was a brave message to come out and say, look, I'm insecure. Everybody has insecurities. What do you think?
That wasn't it.
Well, everybody seemed to think that he was sorry after the fact because he got caught.
I agree.
You know, would he have ever come forward and said, look, I need to fess up. This is what I've been doing, you know, unless he had gotten caught.
Now, here's the argument. He's saying that these people are living healthier lifestyles by eating raw meat, and that even if they're not getting the steroid results because they're not on human growth hormone, it's still benefiting their lives. And I mean, arguably, don't they sometimes use human growth hormone and cows and stuff? So they might be getting some.
And what?
Correct. But does that
cows
and cows? Well, yeah, they use growth hormones in like
hormone free.
Not grass-fed beef.
Look at the chicken at Walmart. It's 3 times the size of most chickens.
So, I mean, to be fair, they might. Well, those are probably not human.
But Lauren,
those are chicken growth hormones, which is why those people have chicken legs.
But does that any of what you just said justify the fact that he kept saying no and kept lying and didn't
I don't think there's
clean about it until?
Mm-mm.
I thought you were saying that, like, here's the argument there.
No, and well, so that's like, the reasoning behind it is that
it's not a justified reasoning. I'm insecure right now, and I'm not going to sit here and make hundreds of millions of dollars on YouTube and pretend that there's something that there's not, even though I'm insecure.
We're just trying to get 100 followers.
5, Lauren. Let's start with 5.
We've got 30.
Yes.
And Lauren, if she gets 1,000, is going to eat testicles.
And Liz will tell us what reality show she was on. We'll cover her reality show. If we get 1,000 on Facebook, we will cover Liz's reality show. All right. And anybody on YouTube is like, what is wrong with you people? The weirder we are, apparently, the better we're going to do.
We officially became X-rated for YouTube.
It's just a lamp.
We're about to get banned. All right. So yeah, I don't think what he did was right, but I thought he was being genuine. He probably is very insecure.
But he's also way more insecure because he got called out.
The man does not wear a shirt because the only thing that makes him feel like he's worthy of something is his body.
But they only showed videos of him or clips of him when he was like in middle school, like not even fully developed in general.
That is the only time I saw him with a shirt on. Why isn't he wearing a shirt as an adult?
But those are the only clips. We didn't see clips of him. And there are clips of him from like 10, 15 years ago. And he wasn't wearing a shirt and he was built. He was buff, but he still felt insecure.
Well, some of the earlier videos of him working out, he was wearing a shirt. He doesn't do it now because he's got the body, and that is his self-esteem. Otherwise, he would wear a shirt.
Maybe.
I mean, it's cold outside. He's walking around with the bare skin rug on.
Well, he considers himself advertisement, like I said, for his product. So, you know.
So, yeah, he probably doesn't feel sorry about all the money he made off of it.
Thank you.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. And I don't think that he would have admitted all of these things if he was continually, he probably made this documentary because he got caught and stopped making the money that he had been making. And now he's like, well, shit, now I got to go redeem myself somehow.
So, yeah, Brian Johnson is a huge criminal. And I'm assuming the statute of limitations has run out on his crimes, or he's a complete idiot and did not talk to an attorney before going on the show, because he admits to printing money. When he worked at GNC, people would return half-empty bottles, and he would just take those, print out a fake receipt, and take it to another GNC and return it and get money off of it. So, embezzlement. He was making drugs and selling them.
He turned, what did he say? He turned his apartment into, he said he turned his whatever apartment or house
into a science lab.
A chemical lab, yeah.
So
he's got to be smart on some level.
He just never got caught. So he didn't mind taking bigger and bigger risks. So I don't think he was sorry for it now. You guys were right.
He's a shitty
scammer.
It's just,
he's a scammer.
So yeah, this guy, I'm thinking the statute of limitation has probably passed on a lot of these crimes.
We could Google it right now and see if he's in prison, because if it hasn't been, then he should be somewhere and not making YouTube videos.
I don't think that they use documentaries or reality TV shows as evidence in criminal trials, because they are so highly edited. Like even Franken edits, they know that there is a element of untruth. I mean, part of the contract says that you can edit it any way you want.
Makes himself look like a total shitbag.
So yeah,
I'm guilty of that too. Like I've definitely
made huge criminal.
Oh, not criminal. I did get arrested when I was 15 for shoplifting at a J.C. Penney. Stole a T-shirt. My dad was waiting in the parking lot, and I had his credit card.
When I was 4, my mom lost me at Sesame Place. And I stole a Cookie Monster magnet before she found me. I had slipped it in my pocket. And I mean, I didn't know what I was doing. I was 4. I was lost. I was scared.
You wanted it.
I still have that magnet on my fridge. I'm 41. It's the only thing I ever stole in my life. I still have it. Still works.
Besides a shirt I stole. All right, ready? This is really random and it's going to take 13 seconds. Went to a hardware store. I was a kid. I was in third.
You needed a screw?
No, I get probably yesterday, 3 months ago until today. Went to the hardware store for something, but I saw these little rolls of wrapping paper, and I thought not wrapping paper, wallpaper. So they were this big, and I was like, oh my God, this is going to go perfect in my dollhouse. That was a 3-story high dollhouse. I'm like, this is perfect wallpaper for my dollhouse. It turned out it was border wallpaper for the top of ceilings for old houses, and my mom found it in my starter jacket when I was in the bathtub, and she made me go back. And who's that? Teddy bears?
It's Jake. My son just walked in.
Hi, handsomes. Hi. Hi. Hi, Jake. It's Alan's mom.
You want to talk in the mic?
Hi, Jake. Hi, Jacob. It's Alan's mom.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good.
You're good? Your hair is so perfect.
Thank you.
And so are your dimples.
Are you using remote reality?
Remote reality. Yeah, that's the key. I like these stories while I'm free. With the folks that I'm sorry. Can't know so food.
Jake is off to bed, and we continue with Liver King's controversial steroid use.
Well, now we are seeing the media confront him on his steroid use. And there is this middle-aged, my age, British guy who is just laying down some smack. Good thing that they are on video camera, because I don't know that he would say this to this bull killer in person, but he said we need to add a 10th tenant, which you guys thought there was 10. Maybe you were already thinking this. Steroids should be the 10th
called
tenant.
that. D absolutely called that.
This man would not be talking that kind of smack face to face.
They are face to face, aren't they?
No, they were
It was
on
the
like
media.
video like we
Yeah.
are.
Oh, I thought he was sitting in the studio with the guy.
Yep.
He would be an idiot because that man killed a bull with his bare hands, and that man would crumple like a piece of paper.
And fight is one of his tenets.
Yeah, but that's with guns and not knives. There were no knives in his fight. It was all guns.
I'm pretty sure that broadcaster follows the tenants sleep and eat, but he's not eating the same
Is
stuff.
that broadcaster still with us? We might need to do some research.
Maybe he does go to jail by the end of this.
If he didn't eat penis and balls before, I bet he does now.
The broadcaster?
Yeah.
Ow, ow, ow.
Liver King done shoved him down his throat, probably.
Ow, ow. Oh, boy.
They smoked peyote or something.
I was going to say ayahuasca.
All right, so I don't know what just happened, but it starts with, and sorry, I just ate a lollipop. I'm diabetic. My blood sugar was getting low. I was doing it to save my life.
You sure that's what you ate?
Yep.
Was it rainbow colored? I'm just kidding.
No, it was a sour apple dum dum, but there's a butterscotch one. Ugh, not into that. Anyway, so and maybe it's because my blood sugar was low that I wasn't connecting 2 + 2 here. It starts with them hanging out where they killed the cow and like laying on the ground by it,
like
and
honoring him.
The sign said he brought his soul and body for the cow,
but was smirking.
Yeah, they were trying to make it look like it was something spiritual.
But both boys were had these little smirks trying to keep a serious face on. Well, did you see that, or was that just me?
What did they walk into? It was like a cave with fire.
I think that was those Native American sweat huts, or what do they call them?
Where was this? Is this on their property?
I don't know. I don't think it was on their property.
This feels like cultural appropriation.
I felt like they went and visited some place that does some kind of spiritual cleansing or something like that. It looked very Native American, whatever they were doing.
It feels like cultural appropriation. I don't know what they were doing.
It wasn't clear where they were, A, and B, they didn't show any of that before he got called out for lying.
Exactly. It was after, but could have been filmed before.
Correct. You're right.
So
it didn't
apparently
make any sense.
This is around the same time that everything is going on, because they're about to catapult us 6 months later and see what happens 6 months after this, this strange,
whatever the fuck that was,
unexplained. Okay. So yeah, no, I didn't know if it was just that my blood sugar was low.
I mean, it could be your blood sugar also, but
yeah,
I'm glad that you feel better.
I just ate a Dum Dum to save my life.
Thank you,
buddy. You know what? I guess the maple syrup could have worked. But
I love the cream soda Dum Dums.
I actually, and the butterscotch. When she said butterscotch, she's like, I love butterscotch.
I like the butterscotch.
Save me the butterscotch.
I'll save you all of them.
If you don't
I
like them.
that. No, I like the root beer though.
Oh, that tastes like licorice.
All right. Well, I will save you all the butterscotch.
Black licorice.
6 months later, Liver King is eating fruit and vegetables out of a garden that he, I'm assuming, has grown himself. Otherwise, he's shitting in somebody else's garden.
But he also said that shit is the best fertilizer you can possibly have. And
human?
I don't know. Then there were clips of dogs. I didn't see any cows at that point. So maybe it's just his pets. Just poop.
But he was pooping in it.
He said he was pooping in it.
He did.
He said he was pooping in it at the south end.
He had something to wipe his butt with, and then he
what
just
was
started.
It?
I don't know. Was it
papaya?
Papaya?
Maybe.
You know what? My grandparents
might have been a squash
on farms in North Carolina, and they used to wipe their butt with corn cups.
I feel like that's great toilet paper.
Yeah,
not the cobs, but the shuck. I don't even know what it's called, but what you shuck.
Is that maybe where the expression "corn cob up your ass" came from?
Never heard
it. Never heard it.
You know, somebody who's like, oh gosh,
I've always heard "stick up your ass."
It's the same thing, same expression.
So
corn cob would feel so much better.
This man now is eating strawberries. He is eating watermelon.
He found the most perfect strawberry. He did.
And he's so on drugs. Nobody gets that happy ever. home pooped vegetables.
He said, Dee called it renaming the brand.
I think he's rebranding himself. He says he now realizes that he can eat fruits and vegetables and the carnivore diet.
It's like he's rolling around in a wildflower field and everything's perfect now because I've redeemed myself because I'm not eating testes.
Strawberries. And was he eating an onion that was raw?
I don't know. I saw him eat the watermelon and the strawberry. I don't remember the onion.
Well, there was something. I didn't know if it was a green tomato or an onion. It was like a yellowy color.
It was something from a garden, and it was healthy.
Eating it straight off the vine, not washing it first. So I'm guessing it's pesticide free, but it's not human poop free. So
human pee free. He probably pees on them to fertilize them as well.
It rains. That rainwater runs down the poop, runs down the perfect strawberry, and he eats it right off the vine.
Well, a lot of
what do you think?
A lot of people use cow manure in their gardens.
This is human manure.
I know. I'm just saying.
Human that's eating human growth hormone.
Just a different kind of poop.
But if you think about it, okay, camping. Actually, now I got a shit can for that, but pee.
Humans can pass diseases to other humans, whereas you're not necessarily going to catch a disease from a cow.
Are you sure?
Cow disease.
Well, just do parasite cleanses.
Just a guess.
Or parasites.
None of this is factual.
Parasite cleanses.
Testicle infections. I don't know. I might get a testicle infection from eating a cow's testicle.
So, you know what? He got it wrong, but he says 99% of everything he said in this was true.
No, he said, I thought he said 99% was a lie.
No, he said true.
True.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, he said 99% true.
Whatever.
He lied about, not eating vegetables and things. And he lied about not taking the human growth hormone. He came clean on both of them. So does that make it a truth?
But if you just have this liver diet and you're going to be buff and you're going to look just like me just by eating liver. Because I'm a liver king.
I didn't get that he was eating the fruits and vegetables with the
He wasn't until the end.
Right.
That's where where he's trying to
that's where the lie was, because at the beginning he was like, you don't need this. And then he's like, oh, I was wrong. Well, maybe it's not a lie because he didn't know.
I mean, what grown-ass man doesn't know?
I just thought that he said that he was looking at it differently now, 6 months later, and he walks into this garden and it's okay to eat fruits and vegetables along with the raw meat. He can have it all.
It's okay now because he got called out for being a shithead liar.
Yeah, well, now he can actually enjoy some, good fruits and vegetables.
Did this remind anybody of Adam and Eve, like the Garden of Eden?
No,
that wasn't the first thought.
This wasn't biblical to you?
Not yet.
His business was just losing subscribers after this big thing went down. He had about 250,000 a month, and it just went down, down, down. So yeah, it looks like he rebranded it. He is now saying that he wants people to have the experience and come immerse himself in it. You guys, this is a cult. He has 302 locations. Those are compounds.
What did he refer to them as?
10 tenants now. This is a cult.
I was thinking he was doing more like an Airbnb type thing, or one of those retreats, like a cowboy retreat or something like that.
Like with little yurts, like a camping, like yurts, like like a circle around a lake or something. But still, either way, even if you had 10 of them,
by 10 tenants, he's telling them what to eat, probably telling them what to wear, telling them how to sleep. This is a cult.
I just thought maybe he was going in a life coach direction or something.
You guys are both going to get sucked into a cult.
Not sucked into a cult. I'm disgusted by him. But more so the fact that he took the idyllic image that he had when he first got all of his followers, and then kept it going for years and years and years. Didn't give a fuck that he ruined all these lots of people's lives by doing that. But then got caught, so then tried to rebrand himself, and now he's apologizing, but not apologizing because he hasn't really changed anything other than his...
he's sorry, not sorry.
He's sorry, not sorry, but he's just changing his direction on where he's going with it.
But having 300 locations where your followers come and stay in yurts and eat cow bulls, that's not a cult.
Balls. Testicles.
I didn't see it that way. I just seen it as him trying to find another way to make money. Not necessarily a cult, but just another direction to go in to try and make money.
But it's
Cults are
also
ways
warping
to
people.
make
Not
money.
warping, but
How
like,
many Hiltons are there all over the country?
oh shit,
Or-
D.
But when you go to a Hilton, are you eating balls?
No,
Well,
but you're
maybe.
eating whatever's in. And he
Maybe.
didn't say they were eating balls. He just said that he wanted them to have. Look, I ain't defending the guy. I'm just saying I don't see a cult. I see just another
Have
way
you
to
ever seen the Twin
rebrand
Flames
himself.
documentary?
I hate
what?
Twin Flames. It makes me disgusted. Can we let's
No, I
talk
haven't
about
seen
that
that.
another day? There's a podcast about
That's
Twin
cool.
Flames. I watched that podcast.
All right, so vote. I say cult.
I say liar, and you disgust me.
I just see a scammer trying to find another way to make money.
Beautiful.
Cults can scam.
Huh?
Cults can scam.
I mean, cults are scamming.
They're not mutually exclusive.
Trying to read. Yeah, I feel like that was a great. Have we raised our hands, D? I wish you were fucking on the camera right now.
Well, maybe the next time she asks me to do this, I won't be in my pajamas already.
So we're at the end of the show, and I'm still confused. Are they saying that his backstory about his childhood, about his children being sick, those were also lies?
That was somebody's opinion, like people that managed him. That
He believed those lies.
correct.
And the documentary wants us to believe that all of this is lies and a scam as well, because they start showing us the wealth that these people have made off of.
That wasn't until the very end. Like they did talk about the millions of
Very end.
dollars, but that
Well,
end was disgusting.
Well, I mean, I said that early on. I was like, yeah, he's not just misleading followers. He's selling supplements, hundreds of millions a year. And you see this ring that his wife has. They call it a museum ring. It looks like I don't know, it's huge.
Golf ball on her finger.
And they're laughing about it's such a joke to them. They're like, we've made our wealth off of whether it's bullshit or not bullshit. I call bullshit.
Well,
on all of
there's so many health supplements out there that scam people.
Right,
But
but
not
he's been a con artist his whole life.
He has.
I mean, he told us the receipts.
You're right.
The money, printing
Embezzling.
money, the drugs. I mean, he's just went from one con to another. So I don't.
You're right.
And he
I don't
still
think
laughs. He's laughing about it. He's laughing about it. He's gross. He laughed about it at the end with his wife.
You guys are
showing
right.
off
He's
the
a
ring.
scammer.
Yeah.
Scammer.
We still never saw how big his dick was. So.
Well,
Gross.
but we did find out that he was taking hormones without having to go through that trauma.
Steroid shots. Yep, I lied.
We had a lot of fun.
I lied. Let me redeem
it.
myself. No, he's just gross.
So
fun of it is...
at the end of the show, we're all on the same page. He's a scammer.
He's gross.
Con artist.
And what's the moral of the story?
We're giving him credit right now because we're talking about him. So we're going to get him more followers.
This was your idea, Liz.
Well, I just wanted somebody else to
Thanks, Liz.
experience what I saw. In a sense, we're giving him publicity, but hopefully gross. He's
What
gross.
lesson? Let's all say what lesson we learned from this. Who wants to go first?
Oh my gosh.
See?
That's like standing up in the class and having to tell somebody
I'll
one
go
thing
first.
about you.
Fine. All right. What did I learn? Be careful what you see on social media. We talked about this with Polyfamily. You have to trust your sources. You have to verify things with credible sources. Can we see some health records about his kids? Yeah, that's...
We might have to do some digging and verify some of these things.
Journalism.
Yeah.
I don't think we can dig into the health records, though, because of HIPAA.
Not health records necessarily, but some of the things we can get more justification on other than what we're just seeing because of the editing of
my lessons
the doc.
That I learned from this: don't trust everybody on social media or everything you hear. Be a responsible consumer. Do your own research. And then number 2, you can get pregnant eating dick. Liz?
I just got pregnant. I think I have a hard time trusting things in general, but that was a bigger justification for justifying my not trusting shit, because the very first when I remember when I first watched it and I was like, well, man, I want these supplements, because of the way that they played it out. I'm like, that sounds like, that might be a good thing.
We had that same conversation early on.
Did you? And I missed it because I was...
Well, apparently you were right there with us because you thought the same thing. We were all being
I was like,
scammed.
there was definitely a few minutes there where I was like, I think I want that.
I'm going to go eat some bull dick.
Maybe just some veiny bleh. Okay.
So your lesson is don't trust people.
My lesson is I just don't think I ever want to eat testicles. And I do not trust this man at all.
Dee, what did you learn?
I don't learn nothing. You know me. I have my own opinion about everything. It takes a lot to convince me. I guess take everything with a grain of salt.
Beautiful.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
That's right. Trust yourself.
Hang on. Dee, did you have different perspective, like different thoughts about how you felt about it through the entire documentary? Ish. Or were you always just like scammer?
Yeah, I think I've just kind of reached a point where I think all of that kind of stuff is pretty much bullshit. Scams and cons. Yeah.
I was like 90% on the scammer side.
Now what percent?
Maybe a little less. I did get sucked in a couple of times.
I mean, look, you can't go wrong eating healthy, non-processed foods. As much fruit and vegetables as you can.
Are you saying you can't go wrong eating a raw dick?
Yeah. I could do the raw.
Smell it.
Liz, you're not catching the fish off the pier and just eating them directly.
And not today. Not today. Maybe tomorrow, but nope. Maybe Saturday.
Well, that was, thanks for that, Liz. That was, fuck you.
If that's all it takes.
That's exactly what I text her.
She did.
That's how we got her in here. All right, channel surfers. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you haven't liked and subscribed on YouTube, please do that. Make sure you follow us on either Apple Podcast or Spotify if you'd like to listen to this instead of watch it. And join our Facebook group, Remote Reality. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
She's over there doing Morse code with a dildo all night.
That's a wrap.
Don't delay.